What's up everyone, this is Mini Hannibal and today I'm coming at you with my build for the Tier 10 Premium Destroyer Vampire 2. Now, before we get into the build, a quick reminder, don't forget to like this video, make sure to leave a comment down below, and especially make sure to hit that subscribe button to my channel. About 60 to 70% of you watching haven't hit that button yet, and I'm rapidly closing in on YouTube partnership, but really would appreciate if you'd hit the button. Anyway, so Vampire 2, Tier 10 Premium Destroyer. Important to note, this is a Commonwealth Destroyer, not a European Destroyer. What's the difference, you might ask? European can use Jersey Swirsky, Commonwealth cannot. So, that affects which captain you can use. But, let's start with the captain build. So, you're going to want to start with your standard Tier 10, Preventative Maintenance, followed by Last Stand, Survivability Expert, Superintendent as a skill you can stop off for if you really want, but I'd recommend going for Concealment first as your first 4 skills. After Concealment Expert, stop in at Superintendent and AR. Either one works. I'd probably go AR first to get it. And then you're going to want to take Main Battery and AA Specialist for the quicker reload and a little bit of AA damage boost. Now, that leaves you 2 points. There's a couple different ways you can go with this. Consumable enhancements is the way I go because I like having the longer speed boost, smoke, and hydro. But I know some people that go priority target, which is alright if you think you need it. And then I know some that go with the extra heavy ammunition. And with this having the really nice AP like the Daring, definitely not a bad idea to get that extra AP shell damage to take advantage of that Daring style AP, as well as the extra depth charge damage with subs now being in the full game. But that's my recommendation for how I build the captain out. Next up, let's talk about equipment. So, in slot 1, you're going to want to take Main Armaments Mod 1. That's pretty much always standard. That's never going to change. In slot 2, I really like Engine Boost Mod 1. You're going to get that extra time on the engine boost, and I think it's more valuable than the Hydroacoustic Search, but choice is up to you. In slot 3, I take Smoke Generator Modification 1, get the longer action time, even though the dispersion time is lowered. Now, downside of this, with this being a crawling smoke, you've got a very long smoke now, which can mean that the enemy still has an idea where you are, but I like this, and I've talked to other CCs and people like Maltese, Knight, and such, and I really enjoy this. He enjoys this, stuff like that. It really does make it effective, and you compare this with a Schlieffen or another really good secondary ship to let them push up and just spam secondaries down onto the enemy. In slot 4, you want to take Steering Gears Mod 1. I wish it had Prop Mod, but since it doesn't, you definitely want Steering Gears. Slot 5, you absolutely want Concealment. Concealment gets you down to 5.8, which is one of the best concealments in game, so this is really worth it. And then slot 6, you have a couple different options. I like to take the Gunfire Control System mod, so I get the extra range. This brings me out to a range of 14.8 kilometers. But if you don't want the 14.8 kilometer range, you can always take the Main Battery Mod 3, which will give you the quicker reload time on your guns. Brings you down from 2.4 seconds to about 2.2 seconds. Consumables, you have no choice. For signals, when I'm running it, if I was running it in a full build for whatever, I like having the ship speed. I really like having the consumables preparation and reload time reduction because you got so many consumables to use. And then I love having the fire and flooding chance increased, along with having the smoke generator increased even more, and having the hydroacoustic search consumable increased more. That leaves you one left. I typically throw it into India Yankee for fire extinguishing time, but you could absolutely throw it onto your detonation chance if you wanted, or if you think you're going to ram someone that, but I would really stick with the fire extinguishing time because you're far more likely to take those than anything else. Regarding exterior, nothing on the exterior matters because, as always, at this point, there's nothing on that tab that does anything. Run a camo if you want, don't if you don't want. But let's talk about economic bonuses. As this is a tier 10, I usually ignore the credits, and I ignore the bonus to ship XP. Neither of these does anything for you because this is not the most effective credit boat, and the ship XP, you're not grinding this, so you don't need that. I do run heavy duty commander XP and free XP bonuses because 21 point commander builds it up. Also, with more Commonwealth ships slowly showing up, being able to grind out captains for your Commonwealth ships is a really good idea to do. And then the free XP obviously gets used on everything else. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video and my build for the vampire. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a like on the video. But as always, this is Minnie, signing off.